What is your epic dream?
My big dream. Hmm. The first thought that pops into my mind is really based on what you're doing here, which is that people will see the variability in Black men, that people won't feel so stifled by such a narrow notion of what it means to be a Black man. Like if we could just have all of the freedom to be whoever we are that most other groups enjoy, that is an epic dream. And I wish I could say I don't have a work dream also, but I do have a work related dream, and that work related dream is because I am a public health professional and healthcare delivery researcher. It really is that we as Black men could navigate a system that is meant to protect us and help us, that system would do that better.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of King Crush Thursday, the series where we highlight and uplift Black men because frankly, not too many people are doing it. My name is Val Gay, and I'm super excited to bring this brother to you today. He is a Harvard-trained public health professional, and he works with an organization whose mission is to eliminate prostate cancer. In fact, his name is Zero Prostate Cancer. Please welcome Dr. Reggie Tucker-Seeley. Hi, Reggie.
Hi, Val. Thanks so much for having me here today.
Oh, thank you so much for being here today. I'm super excited to finally get to talk to you, and I'm excited about your work. And I'm excited that you are here to help us bust open the narrow and myopic narrative around Black manhood, as we see often in the media and society writ large. With the ultimate goal of having a repository of 6 questions, we have over 100 answers by 100 different positive and successful Black men, with the goal of having a young king who may or may not have a positive Black male role model in his life to actually come to this repository, see the same 6 questions answered in all of these different ways, and hopefully find guidance there. And then for the rest of us who are neither Black or even male to be able to go into this repository and also have an expanded view of what we often don't get to see. And so I'm so glad that you are with us today. And with that, I'm going to get started with the first question, which is, what does manhood mean to you?
That is a really big question. And thank you so much for doing this and providing this opportunity for folks to hear. What does manhood mean to me? I think it just means, being my authentic self, showing up, as who I am in all of my encounters. I didn't grow up with, a strong sort of male figure. My biological father wasn't around, and then my mom married my stepdad when I was, 10 or 11. And so there weren't a lot of examples of what, strong manhood looked like. But I think as I entered adulthood, it was very important for me to show up, as my authentic self in all the areas of my life.
Wow, that's really beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Reggie. And so, Reggie, who and or what is important to you?
I would say my family is really important. I have 3 siblings, and 2 of them have little kids, and it has just been so great, being an uncle, and watching them grow up. So yeah, my family means the world to me, and so being able to watch those little kids grow up. And you also mentioned that I was, Harvard trained, and I think I've had these moments when I realized how important my family is to me, and one of those moments was when I graduated, with my doctoral degree from the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, and I had about 15 people from my family show up. So I'm originally from Arkansas. And during the Great Migration, north, half my family stopped in St. Louis, and the other half went on to Chicago. So I have family, from Arkansas to Missouri to Illinois, and so I had about 15 people from my Arkansas family and my Missouri family show up. And it wasn't until I looked into their faces at the graduation that I realized that that experience was not just for me. I was a first generation college student. One of the members of my family that was there was my great uncle and my great aunt, and they both are the children of sharecroppers from Eastern Arkansas. And my great uncle actually said, "I am the son of a sharecropper, and I'm at Harvard." It was such an amazing moment to really feel connected to my family, and again realize the importance that they have in my life.
That's so amazing. I have so much to say about that, but I won't, because I just want to let it sit and just thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Mm-hmm. And so then, Reggie, how do you want us to see you?
I think it's important that you see me sort of being my authentic self. As a Black gay man, it is really important that I show up as a Black gay man in all aspects of my life. Coming out was very hard for me. I came from a very religious household, and so my family struggled a little bit when I was coming out in terms of making sense of the religion that they knew versus this person that I am. And so I think I would love for people to see me as someone who is incredibly comfortable in his skin and someone who is eager to show up as his 100% authentic self in all places that I show up.
Got it. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. So Reggie, what is your epic dream?
My big dream. The first thought that pops into my mind is really based on what you're doing here, which is that people will see the variability in Black men, that people won't feel so stifled by such a narrow notion of what it means to be a Black man. Like if we could just have all of the freedom to be whoever we are that most other groups enjoy, that is an epic dream. And I wish I could say I don't have a work dream also, but I do have a work-related dream, and that work-related dream is because I am a public health professional and healthcare delivery researcher. It really is that we as Black men could navigate a system that is meant to protect us and help us, that system would do that better. Because we lose us way too soon. And it is because that system has so many places for us to fall through the cracks. So my epic dream is that we would fix the healthcare delivery system in this country, and that Black men would be able to live into old age, and we, again, wouldn't lose us too soon.
You're here. You're here. Thank you. Thank you. So here are at question 5, which is Dr. Reggie Tucker-Seeley.
Yes.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm a husband. I'm a brother. I'm a son. I'm a scholar. I'm a friend. I'm an advocate. And I'm a resident of Los Angeles. Love living in Los Angeles. Didn't think I would, but actually absolutely love living here. So, yep, I'm all of those things.
That's great. I didn't know you were in LA. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's question 6. Here we are already.
Yeah.
Which is there anything that I should have asked you that I didn't, or you wanted me to ask you that I didn't? In other words, what did I miss?
What did you miss about who I am and manhood? I think those are all really great questions. I can't think of anything. I've tried to express, again, I've tried to show up as my authentic self in this conversation, and I hope that that I have done that.
And indeed you have. Indeed you have. I appreciate so much your answers, and I appreciate the story, particularly about your family. And once in my career, I was an assistant dean in the College of Ed at Temple University, and I had the great privilege of serving as MC for each of the graduations for 7 of the 8 years that I was there. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that I love, particularly not only as a first generation college graduate, but seeing students come from Temple, many of them were first generation, the pride in everyone else's eyes. It is indeed not just your degree. Yes. And we would talk to the students about that, and we would ask them, make sure you applaud everyone who's here for you, because it really does take a village, right? Yes. Even if the village is like, keep going, honey, or here's a couple of dollars, honey. Yes. Or, I'm proud of you. All those, here's a sandwich. Are you hungry?
Right.
All of those things is just so important. It's a part of what our community is. And so I'm so glad that you not only got to experience it, but you got to share that with us today. Yes. Honor you, my king. I do pray that your epic dream comes true in every way. I also hope that your organization mission actually comes true, so that the organization gets put out of business because there's nothing left to do, according to that mission, right? Indeed.
As someone who focuses on health equity and health disparities reduction, I want to be put out of a job.
Yes. Which is also refreshing. I'll just say that. So I thank you so much for being here, and stay right here, because I just want to thank the audience for joining us today. I really hope that you enjoyed this conversation and was as enlightened by it as I was. And if there is a positive and successful Black man that you want to see highlighted in this forum, please click the link below or in my bio. Fill out the nomination form and we'll take it from there. We are in phase 2. We have over 100 positive and successful Black men that we have featured here to expand this narrative. As I always say, success does not mean what someone does for a living. He could in fact be a Harvard, educated public health researcher or not. It's really about the content of someone's character and the impact that he's having on the people around him, his community, starting with the nuclear family to the community and everyone else in between. Those are the brothers that we want to highlight and to be a part of this large and vast repository, so that we can hopefully make a dent in these narratives, and that we can all be who we are meant to be. So in the meantime, please stay tuned for yet another amazing king next week. And please remember to spread love and have a great day. Thank you so much. And Reggie, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're more than welcome.